Welcome back, guys, to Not a Wheelchair. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Devin. I am Zach's video editor, and today we're here to check out the new facility, and we're talking to Tanner, who is the head engineer, and he's gonna give us a little tour. So let's check it out.
It's still very much in progress. This is going to be the space, so like if you were to come to our place, this is where we're going to start out. This is the lobby, this is the showroom. Behind us here, this is going to be our conference room. So if we needed to talk business or talk about different things, this is where we'd be at. So this will be like an all glass wall, and then we've got windows that see out into the shop. So if you come visit it down, kind of take a peek in there and get a sneak peek of our manufacturing, what that'll look like too. So we'll have our customer service reps in here, engineering, things like that. We've got a small team room right here. This is where we'll have smaller meetings, maybe group huddles. But this space is really just more of an open office. So we'll have desks situated in such a way that we're able to work and collaborate and bring the ideas to life. And again, more windows just so we can see out to the manufacturing too. So you can see it's fresh paint. Ceiling goes in next week. Electrical will be going in after that, and tile for the bathrooms and the kitchen area. What we're doing out here is also where a bulk of the work is happening. That's where we have all of our electrical is happening out there. That's to support our manufacturing equipment. So lots and lots of conduit and wire and everything being run for that. And then the other big project that we're doing is our compressed air. There's a lot of machines that use compressed air for different things. So we've got an entire pipe system that's going in, and we're waiting for those compressors to show up probably later this week. We're really thrilled about that. It's a big space, right? Yeah. And there's room for us to grow into, which is great. So if we were coming out here and it was actually manufacturing, safety protection goes on because there's a lot of big machines, a lot of things happening. If we started over in that corner, that's where our material would be coming in at that door over there. It comes in, and then we would take that, go through several processes to refine it down to a bending. So we go through a cut process, and then we come to our bending process. This is where we'd actually be making frames, for example, for like the wheelchairs. If we're dealing other products that require some sort of a bent tubular frame, we'd be using that. We've got the welding area right here. This is where frames are getting assembled, and then it moves down into a finishing stage. This finishing stage is where the products actually start to look like, like the finished version. So we're getting sandblasted and powder coated and cured and all of that. And then from there, it goes to the back part, which is where our main assembly area is. And we'll have literally just almost like an assembly line of different products coming through, people building those up. And once it's done with that, it'll cross the aisle one more time. That goes to packaging and shipping. They'll package it all up, put your address on it, and send it out the door. So it's really rewarding to be able to say, okay, we've been envisioning this is what it's gonna be, now it's here.
So we have to finish this entire building, our current building in Orem, and Zach's bunker. I'm helping prep our current building. We have a potential company that wants to lease the space from us, and so we got to prep that building for them to move in, which lines up perfectly for when we're trying to move out. Demoing some walls, building some walls, rerunning electrical.
What's your stress level?
Next week it'll probably be higher.
Well, right now we're just measuring this wall because we have a massive American flag that we're putting up on this wall, and we got to figure out how to attach that while we still have these scissor lifts. I have countless other projects that I'm working on. Be going back to the bunker, doing all the insides.
This is the bunker project.
Yep. I lose a lot more sleep over that one.
Perfect.
So actually better buy me a bunch of energy drinks.
So right now it's towards the end of May, and we're hoping to be operational out of this space the first part of July. So there's a lot that has to happen over the next 4 to 6 weeks or so. This space should be done in the next 2 weeks. I mean, it kind of looks like it's hard to believe, but there's a lot happening in the next couple weeks for us. Compressed air will be done, electrical will be done, the office space will be done, and we'll be starting to move stuff in. And then it's game time. So.